Miner and 9 other YouTubers are going to be giving away 10 prizes to 10 lucky winners. Each YouTuber has their own custom design that has been created and will be available for sale starting on November 1st. There will only be 50 shirts of each design available to buy. Each t-shirt purchase will be worth 50 entries without any limit on the number of shirts you can buy. You don't want to purchase a shirt? No problem, we got you covered. There are free ways to enter just by clicking the 𝐓𝐸EM URL link down below in the description. We will also be giving away a portion of the proceeds to the Water Project Incorporated, a 501c3 nonprofit organization unlocking human potential by providing reliable water projects to communities in sub-Saharan Africa who suffer needlessly from a lack of access to clean water and proper sanitation. The Community Crypto Tuber 500 giveaway will run from November 1st to November 29th. Those will be the available dates to enter. We will be having a live stream on YouTube to select the winners randomly using 𝐓𝐸EM on Wednesday, November 30th. Good luck!
Today's video is sponsored by FluxPools.net, the official pool of the development team behind Flux. FluxPools is excited to announce their miner appreciation program. FluxPools will be giving 5 lucky miners on their pool $50 in Flux every week for the next 46 weeks. On top of that, there will be 0% pool fees on mining and parallel assets till October 14th. Guess what pool I have my Flux rigs on? That's right, FluxPools. Full details on FluxPools weekly lottery down below in the description. Thanks again to FluxPools.net for supporting the hobbyist miner community.
Oh yeah, there it is. You guys came for just this. This is it. This is the only reason you showed up tonight, was this 30-second clip right here. Here we go. I'm ready. Are you? I feel it. I feel it. I'm excited. Woo! Fade to black. What's up, guys? I love that intro. All right, let's get our music on here. We're gonna get this turned down here. All right. You'll have to let me know if that's too bumping. I'm like looking at screens from like a mile away. We're gonna do a roll call in chat here real quick. Say hi to all our fellow miners. My triple tap forward isn't working. Yeah, I love that. That intro is pretty cool. Let me know. We're gonna do a quick audio check. Test 1, 2, 3. Give me some details on, can you hear the music? Can you hear me? How do we sound? How do we look? Hello, hello. And anybody watching in 1440p? It's faint. All right, I'll crank it up just a tiny bit. But yeah, this is set up for all the way up to 1440p now. Some of you guys might be watching in like 720, some of you guys in 1080, and some of you guys are rocking it in 1440p on your big TVs. All right, let me know if the music is too loud. I hate watching streams where like the music is bumping and you can't hear the person talking at all, which is cool. All right, let's do a quick little roll call in chat. We're gonna have a long live today. I hope not. I hope not. Oh my word. All right, so first off, we got to give huge shout outs here. We got All Set Miner, we got Aragorn, Strider, Automatic Beats, Charles Walden, thank you. Joseph Rayo is here. Patrick Murphy, Rich M, Scott Rudy. What's going on, guys? Got to make sure we're on all talk here, all chat. Give me all chat. There we go. Watch it on the iPhone. Hell yeah, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. We got Golem here. What's going on? Nflux Mining is here. Welcome. Brian Uncapfur, I guess that's how you pronounce it, is here. Golden Wolf is here. Golem Mining we said already. TSR Graphics, welcome. Glenn, welcome Glenn. Thanks for coming to hang out with us tonight. Let's see. Who did we miss? Let's see here. Pacaro, why would you put a copper shim on a 3070? Its memory doesn't need extra cooling. They don't even have a sensor. Great question. I'll answer that in just a second. Thank you for asking the question, though. We'll answer it in just a minute. Mr. Black is here. Mark is here. Whoop, whoop. 1440. Where's the 1440 club? We're streaming this just for you guys tonight. We got 4K camera here. We got 4K camera above us. We're going to do a top-down view in just a second. So, yeah, excited. Nice, look at you. All set miners. I got my Red Bull. We're working. Today's stream is not sponsored by Bang. What's up, Mike? Welcome, Mike. Happy to have you. If you guys caught the very top of our intro, here's the Hobbyist Miner shirt. Here we go. We'll give you guys a little zoom in. You ready? Look at that. It's the Hobbyist Miner t-shirt. Oh, wow, that looks really sad. There we go. This, where was it? Right here was like drooping. Trying to like get it right. So all of the Rambo style Hobbyist Miner, all the like the gun and the bazooka and everything is all made out of GPU parts. Like, oh, I'm trying to like look backwards. The magazine here is like a cooler and everything. It's all designed after that. Anyways, these shirts are a limited time run, guys. We're only selling 50 of these shirts total. There's a bunch of other miners that are doing their shirts as well. And then there's massive giveaway. So the way it works, and if Charles Walden, you want to grab a link to the giveaway for me if you don't mind, as well as the t-shirt website. There's a whole bunch of crypto miners that are selling a bunch of t-shirts. We don't take any profits from it, guys. It's going back to the designers, and it's also going back to charity, to the Water Street Project. But the cool thing is the giveaway, we're giving away a whole bunch of hardware. We've all come together, donated hardware. I'm actually giving away a RevTech board. There's some graphics cards, octo miners, motherboards, all different types of stuff. And you don't have to buy a t-shirt to enter the giveaway. The giveaway is entirely free. There's 11 free entries, and then for every t-shirt you buy, they're all specially designed. They were all done by Django. Each t-shirt gives you a secret code that unlocks 50 additional entries. The code can only be used once. So if you buy 2 t-shirts, you get 100 additional entries. So Charles Walden, one of my mods, went ahead and posted up the link to the giveaway. Go enter entirely free. All the details are over there. There's 19 days left. And then on top of that, there is the t-shirt site that he's going to post here in a second. Buy a t-shirt if you feel like it. There's only 50 of these shirts of the Hobbyist Miner Rambo style that are going to be made ever. Like, we're not redoing these again. We're just doing this a one-time deal. Now, I will be getting, I think I'm getting, is it 10 codes? 10 codes I think I'm getting that will give out 50 additional entries. And the second half of the month here, so coming up in the next few weeks, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to find fun, creative ways to give away those secret codes with my community. And that's going to give you guys an additional 50 entries. So you could go into this looking pretty dang good. There's the shirt link there. Take a look at it. Feel free. Take a gander, take a look. So yeah, I'll buy it only if you sign it. They don't come from me. They're signed at the bottom by Django though, because it's a limited edition print. But they're not signed by me at all. Sorry, they don't. I don't have anything to do with them when it comes to the sale or anything. Setting up any more Flux nodes, maybe. So I have. I don't know, Nate, if you've seen my server that I have with all my core wallets on it that I set up with all the VMs and stuff. Anyways, I'm thinking about adding memory and another CPU to it. And it will, I'm thinking I could maybe run a Flux node on it or whatnot. So I might go that route because I actually just checked my bandwidth and like my ISP bumped it up quite a bit. so I might be able to support a Flux node here at home again. I do have a Titan node right now that is running and has been running for a while now. We actually did that back in July. We set that up in July when the Titan nodes first dropped. We did 2,000 Flux into a Titan node back then, so worked out pretty well. Did you get the L3 Plus flashed? I want to talk about it. No, not yet. I actually ended up ordering additional SD cards, new SD cards, because I literally worked with 𝐓𝐸 engineers. I worked last night. You guys hanging out in Discord. We did a live stream in the Discord. That was really cool. But yeah, we're going to be... I got new SD cards because it's the only thing I can think about. Only thing I can think of. What about your son? How's the GPU search going? So, him and I want to record a video. We're thinking like next week. His rig right now has been running still. He's earned, I think, $23 on his rig so far with the Salad.io app. And him and I are going to try to record a video next week or the week after. We're trying to find some time to do it. With searching for and buying a, we're looking at a 1660. I might chip in a little extra money, help him get a Super TI. We'll see. Reach out to me when you do. I'm working on mine as we speak. Oh, nice. So, all set miner. I think I'm going to have to go the SD card route. So, I'm going to keep you in mind there. I know Fully Electric also has been doing a lot of the SD card flashing. So, it's something I need to do. I'm going to be doing it like coming up in the next few days. Yeah, my son's rig. Yep, it's looking good, Rich. Good question. I bought a ton of the Flux at 40 cents today. Good for you. Might as well, dude. You know what? Buy the dip. The only thing I don't like about buying is that you don't get the parallel assets and stuff. Like the snapshots and all. But you might as well get it, take it, roll it into a node. I've actually thought about, does anybody host a node with like a VPS? We're gonna jump into diving into this, guys, here in a minute. I got the graphics card here. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, 𝐓𝐸𝐿? Welcome, welcome. We were just talking about Flux. We talked about Flux, and 𝐓𝐸𝐿 shows up. What are the chances? His ears started tingling, and he was like, "All right, what's going on up in here? I hear there's some business going on." I do need to grab some links real quick here. I went to go type on my... I'm not going to lie, I just went to go type on my GPU in front of me. I was like, oh, it's a keyboard. No, it's not. Oh, I love it. I had to grab some links from the last stream we did for the copper shim mod and the aluminum one that we're doing right now. So, I was hoping to do one of these live streams every Thursday. But I won't be able to entirely because my mother-in-law has started staying with us off and on. I can't really do live streams at that time. Let me paste this here. Then at least the mods can... Or here, I'll paste it. And then I'll pin it too. There we go. We were just talking about host my nodes on VPSs. Yeah, so I was asking, 𝐓𝐸𝐿, if you... does anybody host their nodes on VPSs? Yeah, especially with internet challenges, uptime requirements. Yeah, 8 cumuluses on a home network. Wow, good for you. Your Fluxy senses are tingling. Hey, I'm supposed to see... did Daniel Keller tell you that him and I are going to be grabbing dinner next week? Why mine the coin if it's not profitable? That's absolutely the case. If you can't mine it, then you might as well buy it. Oh, BlockFi? Yeah, because BlockFi is owned by FTX now, right? Yeah, makes sense. For me, it's profitable, so I can continue mining it. So I don't mind it at all. Which makes sense. All right, cool. So let me show you guys. Let's flip over here. What do I want? I think I want this one. Let's test it out. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. We got another camera, 1440 as well. Everything's at 1440 tonight. I'm excited. I'm a little like 14. I should say... I'd love to be able to do it in full 4K, but I don't think it would support, like, what is it, 2150, something like that? Yeah, I don't think it would support, like, I think it might crash. Crazy week. That's right. That's all right. So, guys, here's what we're working on today. Here's our Gigabyte 3070. You guys voted. Believe it or not, I actually had a poll up on my channel. I just put it up like 20 minutes ago. Let's go over to that poll real quick here. See if I can bring that up. I did a poll on the channel under... God, I have so much stuff open right now. I'm like trying to find it. I'm like, where are you? I can't find you. Let me bring it up. Go to community tab. I got all this stuff open right now. Crazy. All right, that should be good. Let's swap over here to screen. There we go. So we did a poll. Here we go. I'm doing a copper shim mod on a 3070. Which one should I do it on? And look at this, man. 58% of you. I was trying to figure out like what 3070 do I pull from like my rigs. And I was like, all right, this is the one we're going with. So that's just the one we decided to go. Thank you for linking that. So that's where it was voted upon. So that's why we picked the 3070. It was only 111 votes because we just put it up less than an hour ago. So that's why we're doing this one here. So if you're like, why do you pick that one? Well, it's because you guys picked it and I just went with it, okay? So don't blame me. All right, let's get everything set back up here. So there was a question earlier. Somebody actually asked, like, why am I doing it on a 3070? So what I've been doing actually, my last one I actually did was a 3060 Ti. I've decided that I'd like to do a copper shim mod on like all the different models. So we started with the 3060 Ti. I got to go, I got to see if I can get one for the 3060, but we're kind of going to do all the models that I own at least and just work our way up. Now, I understand the 3070 does not have the temperature sensor with it, so it's not, we can't see like the before and after, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really, really enjoy working on GPUs and live streaming it and talking with you guys. Honestly, like if this is all my channel is about, I wouldn't mind it. Because it would be really nice. Like this is very relaxing to me. Like hanging out, chatting, and working on graphics cards. And I'll be honest, I can only clean a graphics card so many freaking times. Like we did 12 4070s. I still got a bunch of 570s to do. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like there's only so much, you know. So tonight we're gonna do a copper shim mod. So there was the question in chat, like why would you do it on it? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Because we can. Now, I didn't pay for the copper shims. If I paid for the copper shims, it would be different. They were provided by the guys over at BulkCoolGPUs. That's what these are here. This is one of them that we're using for the 3070. I have a few of these here. I actually have them. Get out of there. So we got like 3060, 3060 Ti's, 3070, 3070 Ti's. I think this one's for the 3080. I think this is actually, I have to look. I wonder if the guy's in here. I think he said he was going to try to stop by. The guy who runs for the BulkCoolGPUs to see. But anyway, we'll see once we get in there. I can't remember which one it is. I'm really hoping it's the copper one and not the aluminum one, but whatever. We'll figure it out once we get in there. I need to look it up to see which. There was a little piece of paper I should have kept that like told me which one was which. Have you considered removing the shrouds? I have. And I've run those in the Octominers, but if I remove the shrouds, I would lose them. Have a good one, 𝐓𝐸. Well, you can see the before, the after, and the core. But what we talked about is that you should actually see a higher core temps because the way this works, guys, is like, if you think about it, okay, this sits on top of your memory modules, right? And then as this absorbs the heat and it disperses the heat, I guess is the better term to use. And because this is dispersing the heat from the memory modules, this then makes the core run hotter. So that's kind of how it works. So that's why traditionally your core is going to run a little bit hotter, but your memory modules will do, will run even, your memory modules will run better. So that's kind of the philosophy here. So I think these, let me look it up on their site real quick, guys, so that we don't make any mistakes here. Hang on, we're gonna flip these around. Please hold. Dude, if you guys wanted like organization and like you came to the wrong place. Came to the wrong place. This is where we hang out and have a good time. I tried to type on my GPU again. I'm in nursing home rehab right now. Had my right leg amputated. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Scott Rudy. Do you know of any companies that make copper shims for the 2080s? I don't, but you might be able to inquire with these guys actually. So, Scott Rudy. Oh, that's terrible, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Man, that's crazy. Well, Scott Rudy, I am so happy to be able. I am literally, tonight's stream, guys, is dedicated to Scott Rudy. Just for your entertainment, Scott. This is just for you, man. If everyone else leaves, I'm still here to hang out with you. So it looks like the copper one is wrong. So I'm on their site. Okay, so let's look here. Oh, wow, look at this. This was, oh, Hobbyist Miner, that's me. Woo! Who's this guy? ABC, NBC, that's awesome. Okay, so the 3060 and 3060 Ti are shaped like this. So we might be doing an aluminum one tonight. Man, look at this. This is why we check these things. Now, 3070. Where's the 3070 one? Or wait, I think the 3060 and 30, because this one's 3080. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one's like the half. This one's like a half moon one. Oh wait, here. 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070. Oh, okay, yeah. These are identical. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so this is the same one. This handles 3060, 3070 Ti, and 3060, 3060 Ti, wow, am I drunk? Okay, 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070, 3070 Ti. We got it, guys. We're good. Then this one, here, let me swap back over. I'm glad we figured this out again. Okay. These are just aluminum for the 3060, 3060 Ti's, 3070, 3070 Ti's, okay? This one down here, though, is, I'm looking on the site here, 3080, 3080 Ti, and 3090. Okay, I don't have any of those. So here's the deal. If anybody has a 3080 or a 3080 Ti, or a 3080, 3080 Ti, or 3090 or 3090 Ti, I have 2 of these. I will send them to you. Send me a message in Discord if you want them. I'll send them to you entirely free. You just pay for shipping. It looks like that'll save you, I don't know, 30 bucks or so. Those are aluminum though, they're not copper. All right, let's get to work here. Quit wasting time. I'm glad we got that all figured out. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. My Fortune 20 laughs at me for recommending Flux. Oh, there you go. Yep, right. All right, let's see here. I did this on 3 3080s. Temps went down all around. Nice. Me. You just got to message me. What's up, William? He comes in after we were just trying to make sure that this was for the 3070, and it is. We have validated. William, guys, is from BulkCoolGPUs. So these come from them. 3060 through 3070 Ti, 3060 through 3070 Ti, and these are the 3080s up through the 3090s. So as I said, if anybody has a 3080, 3080 Ti, or 3090, 3090 Ti, and you want these, I have 2 of them. I will not use them. Shoot me a message. I will ship them to you entirely free. Got it? All right, let's get to work, shall we? All right, so bam. Look at that. We'll put a little copper shim right here, hanging out with the logo. Fancy, fancy. All right, we're going to get to work. We are going to clean this. Not that this is like I bought this one brand new. I got this for like brand new before all the prices dipped for like $5.50, and I thought I found a steal. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, guys. We're going to do new pads and new paste while we're in here. Did you say 3090 or 30, or no, it's 3090 and 3090 Ti. Trent. All right, so I'm just taking a look here. We got some screws here and here. Here. Not too bad. This isn't too bad. I say that now. Famous last words, right? All right. We're gonna. I always lay them in the tray based off of where they were on the card. I want to get. If you guys ever see, they have like those black one. It's like a black. It's almost like I do it on here. And what is it, like chalk? You can draw it out, right? You can draw the picture of your GPU so you can know where all your screws were. That would be badass. All right, so here's for the heatsink there, and then there's two here. It should come apart. This is not the ROG Strix. The ROG Strix actually, after I thought about that, that wasn't bad. The worst one I've done is a 1070 Ti, the EVGA. That was a nightmare. Absolute freaking nightmare. That card had so many layers to it. It was just crazy. Crazy. What's up, D-Mining? Welcome. All right, so the back plate should come off. My guess is... All right, well, this part at least is going to come off. We'll see what we get here. There we go. All right. Oh, this has ports for additional fans on it. I'll show this to you in a minute. Oh, this is different. I actually haven't seen this before. A little different. Look how clean this is. This barely needs to be cleaned. So check this out. I have not seen this before. You see that? Here, I'll zoom in here. So you see how like it's got this like adapter and then comes in. It makes it real easy. Comes right into it actually. That's really nice. What's up with the mouse kit? Can you buy one? You can. 𝐓𝐸.co. Charles Walden, can you put a link in chat for 𝐓𝐸.co? So see, look at that. It comes in. Now here's what I like too. The heatsink extends into all the way over to here to give additional cooling. So this whole area of the heatsink is just to go ahead and help disperse the heat. That's why the heatsink isn't just over the PCB. It extends over it so you get a better cooling. I don't even need to replace these pads. Wow, I think I might just do the paste. Well, the pads I have to do... Oh, the pads I have to get rid of, actually. Because we actually put thermal paste down. We actually put no pads, that's right. When we're doing the copper shim mod, you don't do any pads. So I have to get rid of these pads. I'm going to leave these. These are in great shape. Dude, how badass? Okay, ready? I'm just thinking outside the box. Okay, can you guys see right here? There's a QR code. How badass would it be if Gigabyte allowed you to scan that QR code and it gave you instructional guide on how to replace your pads and paste? That would be so bad. Like what sizes you need, I'm going to try on my phone. See what it does. Not that I think it does that. It's probably an advertisement. Yeah, lots of paste. That's right. It doesn't seem to be picking up on that. Yeah, it's not scanning though. Huh. I was hoping it would scan it. That would be cool. That would be really cool. All right. So I do need to clean off a few things here. Yeah, I was noticing there's an extra pin slot right here on the fan. Like this one I have is a 3-pin goes here, but there's a 4-pin slot here. That's too smart. That'd be so badass, wouldn't it? That'd be really, really nice. All right. Yeah, it's probably not a standard QR code. You're right. So we're going to remove these. I'm going to get this out of the way for right now. We'll revisit it in a minute. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. All right. So I'm going to clean this off first. Let's see here. Let's do it. Let's do it. How's it going, Scott? How you doing, man? Checking in on you. Scott Rudy. Okay. All right, so the thermal paste definitely could be better. But those pads were good, even though we're going to be getting rid of those. All right, we're going to clean this off by hand here, and then we're going to douse it. You guys know how I like to clean these. We cover this in rubbing alcohol. We don't hold back. Awesome idea, though. Yeah, that'd be sick. All these manufacturers hire me, and I'll do the videos for them. And how to replace the pads and paste. That'd be sick. Well, you know what? You would actually want the QR code on the back of the back plate, like back here, so that you would have those instructions from before you actually take it apart, you know? Just got a mouse pad? Nice. Thanks for the support. Wait till you guys see what I have in the works coming for mid-December. Mid-December. I've been working on a project for 6 months. 6 months. Oh, we got ourselves a little spammer there. One of the mods will take care of that. Thankfully it was held. Hell yeah. You guys probably can't see it, but the messages are being held, which is good. Yeah, I have a big surprise for you guys coming mid-December. There we go. Thank you. All right, so this here, guys, if you're interested, let me zoom out here. All right, so this here is what we're using. This is medical grade isotopic alcohol, 99%. I should patent that idea, right? If you guys need this, look directly below this video. I have links to all the cleaning stuff I'm using right here. This is what I use to clean everything. Look down below. Even these little bottles here, it's filled with rubbing alcohol. It's literally down below. It'd be a good idea. I don't know that you could patent the idea. Putting a QR code on the back of a back plate, you know. So this is just 99% alcohol. That's all this is. I mean, maybe. All right, so we're cleaning off the memory modules now. Then we're going to do some more cleaning. So what we have to do, I learned this last time, and I'm going to try to do this on as many of the different models. I do have a 3070 Ti. That is not mine. It's DJ Mines. I might hit him up, see if he doesn't mind if I do a copper shim mod on that. Well, actually, that'll be an aluminum shim mod. I don't have a copper one for a 3070 Ti, but I might do that, and that'd be great. Do that one in a future live stream, you know? Hey guys, what's up, ASD? How are you? All right, so this is nice and clean. It's good to go. Now, there are... trying to look here. There's no thermal pads on the back. I was just looking on the back plate. But the back plate, you can't really... I guess there's a screw here. You might be able to get this off, yeah. I don't need to take it. Copper shims have been a godsend for me. Nice. What models do you have them on? So we're going to let this dry. It'll take no more than 5 minutes. We're going to move on to our actually heatsink. So you don't use thermal pads at all. So we are going to eliminate the thermal pads here. But these thermal pads we're going to keep because those are not going to be affected by what we're doing. So, you know what I thought about? William, I have my fine file kit out in the garage. I hope I don't need it. I feel like making breakfast for dinner. Oh, that's good. That's real good. All right, so these pads are still good, but they're very sticky still, which is great. You want your pads to be sticky and just come off like this. Though, a great way to tell if your pads are still good, guys, is like when you take it off like this, just touch them. And if it sticks, they're still pretty good. 3090, 3070 Ti, 3060 Ti's, all copper shim, 3090 front and back. Wow, good for you, man. How's everyone doing? What's going on there, DeFran? The worst pads are like the ones, and the paste is like the stuff that chips. You're like trying to get it off. Now, don't get any of your alcohol on the pads because it'll dry it out. Because what happens is alcohol evaporates and it'll take some of that moisture with it. So try not to get it on your pads here. That would be over here. We're gonna just clean this area off. I probably didn't need to put anything on the QR code, but whatever. All right. All right, clean, clean, clean. We'll get this in the middle, the paste. And the paste that I'm going to be using, I'll have down below too. The links down below are mostly affiliate links, so it does support me if you guys want to buy any of this stuff. There is for the pads that I use, I have all of them over here actually. I use all the GPU riser pads. You don't have to buy these, but if you do buy other ones, make sure they're 20 WMK. Those are the best ones to get. All right. Nice to Fred. Fred, I only have one fan going right now. Like, and I have everything running in my shed. I still got to add my 2 L3 pluses in there. Those will be there in the next week or so. Oh, getting this thermal paste all over the paste here. It's because everything's coming off. Like this is all coming off like a little chunky. The paste was had a lot to be desired. The pads were good. Whatever pads 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐻 used on these were actually half decent. Yeah. Make sure you guys post your pictures. I love pictures, guys. In Discord. I hang out in the mining shed part of Discord a lot. The Hobbyist Miner Discord, guys, I think is almost at 7,500 members, which is crazy. Not all active all the time, but pretty decent amount of people in there. I bought pads off Amazon and they were really thin and certain parts falling off. Yeah, so those are most likely ASDF, the blue ones, and I think those are like the 5W. Check the listing. I bet you those are 5W. You want 20. There's like 5W. I think there's 12, but you want to get 20. 20. Yeah, they are. They're great. All right, you want to see something really funny? Here, let me swap my camera real quick. So I haven't done a tour of my mining room recently, but I have a whole bunch of these. Look how organized I am in my mining room. Look, each bin is a different size thermal pad. I have a few of these. There's a set there. Look, here's all my tools with my alcohol wipes, my tools. I got more pads there. All that stuff, I have a bunch of it sit right next to me. I just like work out of that. All right, this is almost clean. This is actually taking longer than I thought right here. But it'll go quick once we get going here. Yep. That paste really smeared. I'm actually ICRCD. You shut your mouth. Sometimes. When I have the time to be. All right, last pad here. I can't believe how dirty this is. Like, the paste just, it really smeared. It didn't come off as easy as I thought. I'm really surprised. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit. So here's what's gonna happen, guys. Like, this is actually gonna go kind of like this, but not directly on here. We're gonna work off of the PCB and lower everything onto it. So this is done. This is clean. This is good to go. So we're gonna move that up there. We're gonna work back over here. By the way, I've only done this once before, and I learned from you guys. You guys taught me how to do this last time we did this, so I learn as I go, guys. Like, don't come here and expect me to give you all of the answers or to know everything. You're in the wrong place, guys. You're in the wrong place if that's what you're looking to do, if that's what you're looking for. I learn as I go through you guys. You guys help me out. Had poor luck with some super stiff. Oh, yeah, those. Yep, they can be. So we're going to be using the MX4 thermal compound. I'm going to need some more soon. We're getting low almost, but link down below if you guys want it. All those links are affiliate links. Cocoa Pebbles. Okay, that wasn't the breakfast I was thinking about for dinner. I was thinking like sausage and bacon and bagel and eggs and cheese and, you know, the good stuff. So, game plan. Let's chat game plan. We're going to take our thermal paste, which this is different than pads. We're not going to use any pads. The paintbrush, that's right. We're going to apply this to each of our memory modules, okay? That's what's next. Oh, we got hot girls here. There's hot girls right here, guys, right here. We're going to apply this to each of the memory modules, and we're going to paint it on with our little plastic paintbrush here, okay? Then, our next step, we're then going to take our copper shim, and we're going to place it on here, okay? Just like that. Look at that, it fits so good. William, hell yeah, man. Another great fit. Shilling that RPM bathwater, I know, right? So this is gonna sit on top of the thermal paste that's sitting on top of the memory modules. Then we're going to apply thermal paste on top of the entire copper shim and paint it on. Then we're going to take this and lower it down on. Got it? Break. That's the game plan. The thermal pad paste does not work as well as the MX4 and threshold paste. I had to try with my shims. Ah, got it. Yep. Yeah, the MX4, the thermal pad paste does not work as well as the... Oh yeah, I really like the MX4. We had good luck on that. So we're going to scoot some of this stuff aside. Only because we got like elbows going on here and stuff. All right, we got that right here. Let's see here. Dude, how about the zoom in and out with the camera? Tell me that's not cool. Every once in a while, we do some cool stuff here. Every once in a while. All right, I'm gonna get an alcohol. You meet Ned from the Nyaxa Police? Yeah, there you go. All right. Golden Wolf, are you not live? Are you not watching this live? Are you? I think Golden Wolf might be back like 15 minutes ago when we were talking about DJ Mines. I think he might be. I need another pad here. Here we go. Because he just commented about DJ Mines. We'll see. Maybe he's not caught up. So we're going to start out with a little P. And we're going to do one at a time and just work our way through. I wish I had steady hands. Yeah, you and me both. We're just going to paint it on. Here, let me zoom in a little more. Is that... Oh, that's as far as I can go. This camera is not... Maybe I should get another lens. I should see if there's a lens, like a better lens. This is like the most common lens. It's meant for like vlogging and stuff like that. I should see if there's any other lenses for the ZV-1. So when I'm doing stuff like this, I could just go ahead and put that lens on and zoom in farther. I mean, I know this is pretty good, but I'd love for you guys to be like down and dirty on this sucker. This might be a little too much paste. I might transfer it over to the next memory module, or yeah, over here. I do have to put paste on the on there as well. On the die, I have to put it on the die as well, guys. So I can't forget about that. That is critical. So all I'm doing is just making sure it's covering everything. Now, some people might just go, you know, hey, just put a P of it and move on. Yeah, maybe, you know. Maybe. I just want to be sure, okay? Just want to be sure. Okay, that one's good. Most models work, yeah. I'm going to put a lot less on this one. All right, cool. Hey, Charles, does it allow you to do polls? I feel like I've asked you this before. It would be so nice if mods could run polls. So that, like, you could run some polls during the stream. So while I'm over here doing open heart surgery. I don't know if it does. Let's see here. All right, we almost got it. Almost got it. Oh my God, there's so many of these too. I still got 6 more to do. Ah, you have Zotac? Get out of here. I had somebody I bought a few cards from when I bought my 1660 Ti's more recently to finish off my MSI rig. He hit me up. Do I always use the plastic? I do. Hit me up. He's like, hey, I got some, what were they, 3060 Ti 𝐲𝐿 and tacos or burritos. Hell yeah. And I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, you want to buy these? He was offering them to me for like $200 or something. I was like, nope, they're 𝐲𝐿. He was like, yeah, I understand. If I have a choice, I will not buy 𝐲𝐿 moving forward ever again. They are such, sorry guys, but they're garbage cards. Fans are always having issues. On top of that, they're always getting, like, they're always overheating. They're always too hot. It's always a nightmare. Fans are always dying. It's just like, 𝐲𝐿 could have made a better quality card. No thanks. I even got like some 1080s that are 𝐲𝐿 that are garbage too. I replaced the fan like 3 times on them. It's just like, holy cow. Yep. I'm like, come on. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. We're doing good, though. We're getting a little faster. What do you think? A little faster, huh? Man, when you have so much gear, it pays to be organized. Oh, yeah, 100%. I think Golden Wolf, guys, is a few minutes behind. What do you guys think? Somebody in the chat say, Golden Wolf, are you live or are you back like 10 minutes ago? Top 3 companies for fan reliability. Sapphire Nitro first. Or Sapphire Nitro. Yeah, Sapphire. EVGA. Not Gigabyte. The Gigabyte isn't great. I'd say Sapphire. Sapphire, EVGA, and then Sapphire, EVGA, and maybe Asus, maybe. Hello, Franklin. How do you protect the copper to touch any other electronics? It's going to be secured in here. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, here's the copper shim mod. It's going to be locked in here. The thermal paste is just to act as a buffer. Red Devil? I don't have as many Red Devils, so I can't speak to that as much. Definitely the Sapphire, and definitely EVGA. The third one, man, I think is up for debate, you know? The third one's definitely up for debate. We're getting there. There we go. Dude, guys, remember, I got to cover the entire... The shims are sized to not touch the electronics, but also the paste is a barrier. Yep. Yeah, I personally use conforming coating to isolate. Oh, yeah, some people will do that around everything. You could put, like, this, like, clear coating around everything else. Sapphire is just a better GPU overall. 100%. Like, that's my first choice. If I could buy any graphics card, it would be a Sapphire branded one. 100%. 100%. We always taught me, remember when we went through all the, if you guys were here when we went through all the 470s? Oh my gosh. Those cards are like several years old. Still the original fans. They're just built. They're built to last. It's crazy. Could you put paste on the pad, or could you do paste instead of pads? My understanding is no, because the pads are too thick. William can maybe comment in chat. William, guys, is with the company BulkCoolGPUs that makes these shims. He could comment on that. But I believe it's because the pads are too thick. And that's why you actually use paste. Has Sapphire not realized how much you talk about them? They haven't. You should send them some of my live streams. Be like, hey, you guys should really sponsor and reach out to this guy. I'd love to work with Sapphire. That'd be awesome. Yeah, gigabytes are not as bad as Zotac, but they're definitely not much better. You know what I mean? Definitely not much better. Guys, if you guys are wondering where we got these copper shims from, it's pinned in the live chat. Take a look. Scott Rudy, you still with us? I'm thinking about you, man. Where you at? If I had $1 for every time you had a positive comment, hell yeah. Get on my level there, Trent. All right. We're done this part. Woo! Let's take a breather. Take a breather before we move on. All right. Those colorful game GPUs look sick. Would love to get a bunch of those. Which ones? Oh, the colorful iGame. What's my day job? I work within the tech space at an e-commerce company. But I work from home right here. So that's why you guys will see me a lot like in Discord and stuff like that. So whenever people tag me in the Hobbyist Miner Discord, I'm always like, sure, what's up? What do you got going on? You know, like I'm always down to chat with people. I try to help where I can, but most of my Discord community is like very self-run, which is awesome. Okay, so step 2 of this, or I guess you can call it step 2. So we are going to take our copper shim, lay it on top here, hit that like button, that's right. And then we're going to cover the entire top with thermal paste. Got it? Got it? Check. Check. Just checking my phone real quick here. Make sure nothing crazy is going on. All right, cool. Hey, has anybody, just question for you guys, has anybody been checking out the shorts that I've been doing? Every few days I'll drop a short. Not sure if you guys have checked that out. I'm curious about liquid metal being used instead of the paste. Ah, or Pat, I think you mean Pat. Oh, liquid metal? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think you want to do liquid metal. What were the temps previously on the card? 3070s don't have the ability to check the memory modules on them. So it's kind of null and void at this point. So yeah. So if I get the 3070 Shim, it will fit any 3070 series. The answer to that is mostly. So far I haven't had any issues, but what was recommended to me by the brand who makes these is if it doesn't fit perfectly, they actually said you could just get a file and file it. The shorts have been awesome. Nice. You don't care for YouTube shorts? All right. Well, unfortunately, YouTube shorts are growing bigger and bigger on YouTube. And YouTube is actually encouraging influencers and content creators to do more shorts that then attract people to the person. Because then what will happen is if you watch one of my YouTube shorts, let's say, some of my long form, my videos will show up in your recommended list on your homepage. So like, that's why I've started doing the shorts. Yeah, I haven't heard anything good about liquid metal and GPUs. Yeah. So it's not like it's not going to fit. You might just have to file it a little bit. YouTube Shorts are to compete with Instagram and to compete with TikTok. Yep. So yeah. So every day that, to give you an idea, every day that I don't do a video, I'll have a short come out. Is my goal at this point. All right. So tomorrow's Friday. I have a video that'll be coming out on my L3 Pluses if you guys are curious. All right, so let's lower this on. You watch them all? Well, thank you. Appreciate your support. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm going to drop it down, and then I'm going to slide it into place. So it's nice and snug. And then I can show you guys, so like here it's nice and snug up against here, it's snug up against here, and it's snug up against there. Okay, so now step 3, I guess. We are going to apply thermal paste to all the 3 sections, and we're gonna paint it on with our brush. We can't forget we have to do the dye as well when we're done. We may have to move this around a little bit after we're done doing this because of the fact of, as painting this on, it's going to move around a little bit. So we are going to have to adjust this once we're done. I might have to do a little more paste. We'll have to see. Dude, this music, can you guys hear the music? Because I'm enjoying this. This is a playlist I haven't used before. Kind of enjoying it tonight. It's just a nice change of pace. Bob Ross says nothing. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Bob Ross. There you go. Might have to do a little bit more paste. No, you can't hear the music? Really? Can anyone else hear it? All right, I just turned the music up a little bit. I don't mind. Rock out. This might be like oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a little more. You hear it well? Okay, good. All right, well, if it ever gets too loud, let me know. I just turned it up. I needed like just a little bit more. Hey everyone, what's up, Joker? Welcome back. Joker was on vacation. He had mentioned it in Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord and you're looking for an active mining Discord, very friendly. Trolls are, and people being mean are not tolerated. They get the boot quick. Lots of sub channels. So you're interested in ASICs, you're interested in nodes, you're interested in mining sheds, interested in helium. We got lots of sub channels in the Discord. All right, that side's done. Yep. Okay. I did a little bit more that time, just after doing that side. You guys can hear the music? Good. Good, good, good. All right, here we go. Howdy, howdy. That was a good pass. Got a lot there. Am I still running a Flex node? Not on site. I have a Titan node I'm running, which that one's like you know, through the Titan staking. But I'm not running a node here. I had too many issues with that little box. So I just threw it into Titan for right now. But I do, as one of my projects I want to do on the channel, I do want to go ahead and get one back up and running here. I'll probably do it on, if you guys saw, I now have that Hyper-V host server. I'll probably do it on there. But I'd like to just get one and then set it and forget it, you know? Which would be awesome. That's what I want to do. Nodes are a great source for passive income. Just let it run and let it build up. It's just as long as you're not looking to cash it out anytime like in the next few years. If you're like, oh, I might cash out the flux, and then, you know, I wouldn't do a node. You're not getting rich off of a node that way. It's good like passive income. Like, all right, you got that flux. Now let's go ahead and just let it build. It's kind of like putting it into an account and then just letting it grow. I have a decent amount. I think I have almost 100 and some additional flux just from staking the 2000. You know? I'm going to do these in between spots last. Give a little extra to get over here. Ira Wooly, what's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, last section here. Moving along good. Remember the first time we did this, guys? On the 3060 Ti? It took so long. What's the best VPS? I've heard many people use UpCloud VPS provider. If you check, Red Fox Crypto actually just did a video not too long ago on, I don't think it was UpCloud, I don't know who he uses, but he showed how easy it was to turn up a Flux node. So yeah, check it out. He has a video up on it, which is cool. Because and then you pay per month for the VPS. You pay. I think you pay ahead of time and everything too. I think you could pay. I feel like you could pay. No, it wasn't in Flux. Maybe I'm wrong. For some reason, I thought you could pay in Flux. Mining it and putting it into it. Nice, nice, nice. You still don't have any Flux? Man, what are you mining right now? I'm just curious. You know, trust me, it's not like ETH where it's like, all right, it's a no-brainer, you know? I might need a little more over here. Yeah, I'm going to need a little more over there. Ah, I barely break even. Yep. Yep. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I got like totally distracted. I'm like over here. I'm like, what am I doing? Totally distracted, guys. Why you guys distracting me? Jeez. 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤, �ergo, nice. I have one rig on �ergo right now. It's just my 580 rig. It was doing, before the last like week, about the last 2 weeks maybe, I was doing about half a �ergo a day on my 580s. But now, because you know like the profitability of �ergo like went up a little bit, it dropped down to like 0.3. So just under half an �ergo a day. But that's why I left them on �ergo, because I was like, okay, cool. Like man, I used to make 5 �ergo a day on that rig, going back to like January. Can't believe it. $700 mega hash, nice. Who's 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐤? I got a whole rig on 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐤 right now. I got 8 1660s on 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐤 right now. And then I have 12 6600s on Nyaksa. Half my GPU rigs are 𝐓𝐵𝐻 and half are POM. Oh, there you go. Good for you, dude. Yeah, I don't have as much on 𝐓𝐵𝐻 anymore. I kind of jumped off that train. I have a few rigs on Flux, 𝐊𝐴𝐿coin, �NEOXA. I got a full rig on Ravencoin. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beast. My goodness. We got to do the center still. I always do a P in the middle. Proof of me. All right, so let me clean off my paintbrush here. You wanted a bag before you mentioned it. I hear you. That's right. Don't tell anybody. I don't do that. I should do, you know. I didn't do a video on pink chain. But I got two of my iPolos on pink chain. How's your son's rig coming? He hasn't expanded it yet. Him and I have been talking about shopping for that next GPU. He's very like meticulous. Like, all right, so we're gonna shop. We're thinking about doing a video together on it. We're thinking about doing a video together on. Clean off my fingers here. On his next GPU purchase. Because if you guys weren't in the last live stream, a bunch of people donated to my son. If you guys saw the video, my son built his first mining rig. It's just one 580 4 GB right now. He kind of gave like a little tour of it and his thoughts on what he wanted to do. A bunch of people donated. We got about $100. About $100 worth of donations. And yeah, so he's going to try to buy like a 1660 is what we're thinking. 1660 Super TI, or, you know, more likely, we'll see. We got that die. We got that GPU die. Hobbyist Junior show coming someday. All right, so we're just doing the P. It's worked well for all the other stuff we've done. Feel free to scold me. We just spent all that time painting. All right, so we're gonna have a alcohol wipe there on standby. He is too smart to forget. I got you. All right, so now we need to lower this down on here. Okay. Or actually, I need to make sure this is in place still. Let me do this. Make sure it's nice and snug up against here. I don't want to get thermal paste on my fingers or anything. So the iFixit kit, if you guys need one, I have one down below, has this little tool. And I'm just going to use it to nudge. I think we're good though. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay. You're going with 25K solar. Keep in mind, guys, solar is, you need a lot. GPU fund for Junior. Ah, thank you. New England Crypto, appreciate that. Keep in mind, solar is not going to most likely zero out your mining electric need. What I mean by that is I have 42 panels on my roof and garage. I did those well before I got into mining. Though at peak months and peak days, they only do 1,800. So like, that's not that much. That's 1,800 off of my electric bill, which is like 12,000. Like, that might handle like one GPU mining rig full time. It's not that much.
Thanks for the dono.
People do not realize that solar does not generate. They're not efficient. They don't generate that much. So like, I have solar, but I would have never have gotten solar if I knew I was going to get into mining. Honestly. All right, so let's put this on here. All right, so we're going to plug in our fans first, because you never want to fight fans. It's always a pain. All right. All right, hang on. Why? YouTube constantly wants me to see top chat. I just changed it to live chat. Man, I hate YouTube sometimes. Solar needs to be advanced quite a bit yet. Who's Junior? Sorry for... No, it's fine. My son, they're calling him Junior to be funny. But he built his first mining rig. I have a video out like about 2 weeks ago or so, maybe a little bit more. And he built his first rig, kind of gave like we kind of did like a YouTube video. He did like a tour of it and everything. And his plans, and then last live stream, a bunch of community members donated to him to get his second GPU. So that's where people are coming from. Okay. So I need to line this up and then come down on it without moving things around too much. All right, we're down. Okay. How old is he? He's 9. You can check him out in the video. Go back in my thumbnails like a week or two. Maybe Charles, you can find it, or one of the other moderators can find it, a link to it. The thumbnail is like a Nintendo Switch because of he's using salad.io and saving up for other graphics cards, as well as like Roblox, whatever the in-game currency is, and Fortnite stuff. So like, yeah, it was a cool video. It was a cool video. All right, here we go. So I need to get a screw in place. Name him Mini Gnome. There you go. I like it. That's a good idea. All right. So I'm going to hold this tight. I'm clamping it with my hand here because I don't want it to shift around too much. I just want to get in 2 screws. Come on. Magnetized screwdriver is sometimes a blessing and a curse. There we go. Thank you, Charles, for linking that in chat. Appreciate it. All right. Why is that not going in? Hang on. This one might be too tight. I think this one's too tight. What's going on here? It looks good. Let me put some of these other screws in. Maybe they'll help tighten it up. Trying to figure out what we're missing here. Yeah, I was going to do the 2 screws over the core, but they weren't like threading. So I just want to get some of these other... I don't know if something's like blocking it or not, so I'm going to try these first. Then we'll go back through. Okay. That one's screwed. Oh, dropped it. All right, I'm concerned. These screws aren't like... Maybe it just needs to be... Trying to see what we're missing here, guys. It's like cockeyed on here. Hang on. Yeah. It's weird. Hang on here. Like when I look at it this way, it's like it's not in place properly. Not the copper shim. This side is like, it's like leaning almost. I'm going to take these out. I did my fan swap today for my Antminer L3. Complete utter fail. Not enough CFM. Yes. So, yes. Are you using the stock? Are you using the Bitmain firmware? Okay, that looks better. It looks better now. Take these screws out. Yeah, I want to see, like, if it's not sitting on here right. Like, if something's not sitting right, you know? I have not done my fans. I've tested them, but you need to have, on the L3 Plus, you can't use the Bitmain firmware. You're on the HiveOS one, okay, and then on the HiveOS one, you have to put it in immersion mode. And then you have to set your fans to 100% is my understanding. All right, hang on here. So I think, okay, so you see right here, there's actually the cables from the 8-pin and 6 pins. I think they're causing it not to seed properly. Yeah, these right here. I think these are getting in the way. I can't tell though. I hate to have to take this off. I can't really tell though. They don't really move. They're super snug though. Like, they're zip tied in there and everything. Apparently, Rapid Mining, the bottom of the bear market should be December, January. I've been spending every penny I get on more mining equipment before prices start to go back up. Maybe, yeah. Reinvesting in assets. Yeah, it looks lined up perfect, but it's not close enough. Like, it looks lined up, right? But it needs to go down. It needs to line up with the heat. It needs to go down more. Like, it needs to be, like this side, the left side is lining up right. Let me see how you zoom in and show you guys. Okay. I'm holding it tight. Okay, so here, probably can't see it, but here on the left-hand side, that's really close. You can see it like real close. But on the right-hand side, there's a gap. And that's what I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing. Why is the right-hand side not going down properly? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm catching up on chat. Yeah. Something's like out of whack, you know? It just seems like it's, I don't know. Oh, the copper shims. Ugh, I hate this. All right, let me just try to put it back on. Yeah, I don't know. It's like teetering. It's like teetering. It's really weird. I didn't have this issue when we did the rock tricks. Peel the band-aid, bud. Right? It's still doing it. What the hell? Ugh. Hang tight. Trying to figure out what we got going on here. See, there's nothing over here blocking it. Yeah, we disconnected 3, we hooked up 3. Oh, man. Yeah. See, I don't want to like push too hard and stuff, you know? Like the last one we didn't have to press very hard. There's no play though. Like there's no play with this. Like I can't squish at all. That's the odd thing. Like there's no, when I push down on the top, there's no depression at all. Yeah, I don't know. None of the fan wires are getting in the way. The only thing I can think about is the from the 8-pin and 6-pin that connect to the PCI board on the back end side here is so thick. Yeah, I think it's on this back ass side. I'm actually like trying to squish these cables down more. I think that's where my issue is. Back here. Let's see here. I don't think it's these. Let's see here. I'm just loosely putting these in. I was thinking here, these cables, but I mean, I could push these, like there's lots of play and flex in here. So that's why I'm concerned it's not those. The fan wires are like nothing, like they're so thin, they're not doing anything. I hate to say this, but Is it the copper shim is too thick? Well, actually that tightened. Hang on, where's my flashlight? All right, let's just try this out. All right, that one. There we go. We got two. All right, let's see what we get here. Whoa, slipped. There we go. Let's see here. Oh. This one's not tightening here. Hang on. I'll take another look here. Yeah, that one's not tightening. I might have to tighten those. Yeah, I mean, it's sandwiched together good. I can see it. You can see the issue. I'm trying to show it to you guys. Yeah, it's really hard to see. You just joined. This side, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see here. It's not catching. I'm going to loosen these a little bit. I'm just surprised. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Let's see here. Damn, dude. That's crazy. This shim might be too thick for this. Like, the screws aren't long enough. But it seems odd. Yeah. It's just odd to me. Wow, like that screw literally like popped out so easy. Yeah, they're the correct screws. This one just doesn't want to go in. The gap is too far. Yeah, it's too thick on this side. It's like the back plate is causing like an issue. Man, nothing, never easy. Never easy, right? Yeah, but what are you going to file down? The whole top surface of it? You can't file down the whole thing. This is a mess now. Have a good one, All Set Miner. Jesus. What a mess. It's like the shim is too thick. These are the shims here. Yeah, you can see the core. The core didn't touch. There's no thermal, these thermal pads. No, you don't touch these thermal pads, unless that's the issue. Yeah, but if you take the pads off, what's going to cool that? Like, if I take these pads off, unless that's the issue. Am I blind? The card's all bent up? No, it's not bent up, dude. Promise. Promise. What am I forgetting here? If I take the pads off, what's going to cool these over here? Unless it is these pads causing the issue. But I remember when we did this last time, we left pads on. I could. It's just gonna be a real mess trying to get it up. Yeah. I think you're right. I think the shim is too thick. Yeah, because on the last one we did, the Rock Strix one, we leave these pads on. I'm reading your chat, by the way. Yeah, right here. That's a bummer. Let me see what these other pad size, or these other, what we got here? My caliber. See what these other shim sizes are before we go taking anything off. Yeah. Oh, where's my battery? There it is. I lost a little door on my caliber, so I just gotta like put my battery in here. I should just buy a new caliber, I know. Whoa, almost dropped it. That's 1.5 there. About 1.5 there, is 1.4. It's upside down? What are you talking about, Willis? 1.4 there. More questions? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Take off the QR. It's always the QR code, man. It's always the QR code. See what this one is. It seems like these are all 1.4. I haven't taken off the one we're using right now. The issue is, if I want to take off the other one, it's going to be a massive mess. Okay, so it's 1.4 pretty much everywhere. Let me hear. Yeah, about 1.4 on those. New caliper link? Thanks. Oh, shit. They're so cheap, the calibers, too. I'm thinking, you know, it's always good to think. You know, I thought the fan cables, but this one's just right here. And this one, they ride here. I'd have to look. Let's see if I have a pad in the trash here somewhere. Here it is. I got one. I got one. That's right. Yeah, these pads are super thin. Yeah, I mean, the pads are really thin. They're like 0.5. Yeah, they're like 0.5. Well, I can put pads on it if I need to. Those are really thin. So the pads are 0.5. Yeah. Yeah, the paste on the die. Oh yeah, that's why it didn't. You're right. It didn't like expand out. Oh yeah. Hey, learn as we go, right? So the shim is too thick. Time for some shots. I know, right? Ah. Yeah, I think the shim is too thick for this model. I think that's all there is to it. I think at the end of the day, for this gigabyte model, the shim's too thick. Yeah, I did a copper shim before this. I did the 3060 Ti. If you go back to some of my other, it's like 2 weeks ago, I did the 3060 Ti, the Rock Strix one, the real big one. I did that one with a copper shim, worked well. Yeah, William, this is a 3070. The pads are only 0.5 and your shims are 1.4. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Raptor Mining? This model has even extensions you don't see that often. Yeah. Yep. But you know what? This, as much as this is like, man, this sucks. It's also like, it's fun to chat with you guys about this. Like, that's why I'm just kind of reading and like digesting. No, the screws aren't flip-flop, I promise. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws total. And there's only 4 that actually have the spring to it. So now we have to play cleanup. Fuck. All right. So we're going to put pads on this. We got to clean up all this thermal paste now. It's all your fault. Oh my word, dear baby Jesus. Yeah. All right. This is gonna be quite the cleanup. No, it actually, so what happened was the screws I was able to get in are like, meh, like kind of like jostled, yeah. Yeah. It visually looks like it's higher. You're correct. Yep. It visually looks higher. We're going to need more alcohol. Cleaning alcohol. You don't want to drink this. It'll kill you. Dude, can you imagine drinking this? It would just make you vomit. Vomit like crazy. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready for this? This is going to be a mess. Golden Wolf, get over here, clean this up. This is so much paste. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I also have to do this on the heatsink too. It's just like white. Oh my god. Yeah. No, you're not wrong, Gandalf. You also don't want to like go crazy tightening down the screws, because then you can actually crack the memory modules. Like that's an issue too. You got to watch out for. That's a big one. You don't want to go crazy, you know. Yeah, we used the shim on the on my rock Strix. It worked fine. I didn't have any issues, guys, honestly. The ROG Strix we did it on. That was, believe it or not, it was actually significantly easier. Like, it wasn't actually bad. I would have thought it would have been a nightmare to take apart a ROG Strix, but that's what we did it on. I was like, well, that'll be fun. And it actually wasn't too bad. It actually was not too bad taking one of those apart. Like, the whole part of the ROG Strix, the real big part, is one piece. Kind of like this guy. It's like one giant piece. 𝐕𝐝𝐲𝐻 is a nightmare. 𝐕𝐝𝐲𝐻 likes to go ahead and make everything in layers. God, there's stuff. Taking apart some of the 𝐕𝐲𝐻 stuff is a nightmare. Especially the older stuff. Ugh. William, guys, by the way, if you guys are curious, William is with Cool Bulk GPUs. They're the ones that make the copper shim in chat. For science! I have the aluminums here. They look the same thickness. I'll measure it after this, though. I'll measure it after this. There's so much thermal paste. The modules are like... they're like gray now. They're like permanently stained gray versus the charcoal black. Oh, that one's getting a little better. You just got your fur? Nice, good for you. Gandalf, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Listen, you guys can eat off these memory modules. That's all I'm saying. They have the cleanest I'm going to get it. Holy cow. Woo! Gotta take this thing off. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ah. That's such a mess. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna put this one aside. I'm gonna put it here for now. Gosh, there's just like thermal paste everywhere. How could you do this to hobbyists? Dude, I'll tell you guys what. Mining is not perfect in any way. Like, all these modifications we do and changes we do and stuff. I mean, seriously, I think I've spent the last like 2 days, hours on my L3++ trying to get different firmware on it. I even tried the other day on my S19. Like, hours we spend on this stuff, guys. Because there isn't really, it hasn't really been perfected entirely, you know? It's crazy to think. All right. The crazy thing is like, so like as a content creator, you do, like let's say I did a video on this copper shim. Imagine if I tried to do a video on this and then had an issue like this. And like, oh, well, do I even put out the video on the copper shim? You guys have to remember, like, as miners, you know how like we do stuff and it always takes so much time, or like the first time we do it, it doesn't work or whatever. Imagine trying to create content, guys. It's, you know, it's like, ah. And then I have like, oh man. Pads are easy. We'll do pads here in a second. I might replace these pads too while I'm in here. just because they're fine, but I'm in here replacing pads. I might as well do them, you know? These are good. They're still sticky. We'll leave them. Somehow that cleaned up much better than I thought. Oh, there you go. See, look, he's got it down. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's just do pads here. I need 0.5. Here we go. Look, I just got to get my 0.5 bin here. Here we go. Look at that. Here's our 0.5 bin. These are all 0.5. Thank you, GPU Risers, for your support of the Hobbyist Miner channel. Behind the scenes, that's right. There's only like one left in this one. Gonna need another one. My hands, man. Put it out on a bloopers reel, that's right. That's right. All right. Oh, I need to get my, one sec, I get my scissors. So cut this. Please hold. All right. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, in the pinned comment, guys. Oh, look at that. He's going to do 10%. There you go. The pinned comment, I have the website and the code, guys, for the shims. There you go. Pick up the shims. Go for it. And then William can work with you guys, you know? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right. These are thin, man. 0.5. I hate 0.5 pads, guys. Because literally they rip so easy. Sucks. We're getting there, we're getting there. Get her back in action in no time. I brought my 3070 Octominer in here so we can power this on when we're done. So we'll do that anyway just to check to make sure. It doesn't matter, Charles. It doesn't matter. So they give you the blue side, ideally the blue side. So I'll show you real quick here. The hell is that? Oh, it's like a rubber pad. I'm like, where did that come from? It's like a rubber foot. I didn't know what that was. This little like rubber foot. I'm like, what is that thing? It's just like a rubber pad that was on here. I'm not sure where it was. So they give it the way the pads are designed. What's this? After you place your pads on, take an eye level view across the core and pads. Make sure they look like they fit. Oh, yeah. So the way that the pads are designed is it goes this way, because then what you do is, okay, you cut it, right? This is the way they want you to, like, this is the way they're supposed to be applied, right? Okay. So then you're supposed to peel off the hard plastic side. Okay. Like this. Then you apply it. Okay, then you push down on the blue snakeskin side, and then you're supposed to peel off. But this is always a pain in the ass. That's why I don't bother. Because it's a pain in the ass to then get your fingernail under the blue. There you go. Ta-da! Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Let's get our... So we're done with pads. We're going to get our paste on. Back to paste. We thought we were done. We're just doing the P. Just doing the P. Yeah, you could try tweezers. It's the P of truth. You gotta like spin it, you know, when you put it on, you gotta go like whoop, spin it on there. Need some freaking rubbing alcohol here. Here we go. You could do an X-Acto blade too if you really wanted to. Yeah, 0.5. There is 0.25 actually. There's 0.25. Those are like literally like they're literally like skin. It's a pain in the butt. All right, so moving on here. Making a mess here, guys. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Come on. Trying to get this fan in. There we go. So then what I do is I'll lower it down. You can line up the holes. And then you just go slow and steady. There we go. Look at that. It helps if the screw isn't upside down. Just saying. It's a magic. Ta-da. You always want to do cross pattern, guys. Get them in there and then tighten her down. Now you don't want to go nuts. It doesn't need to be insane. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. GPU risers pads, that's right. There's a link down below for everything you guys have seen me use here tonight. All the pads, the paste, the cleaning stuff, everything is down below. The kit, everything's down below in the description of the video if you guys want to check it out. Hells yeah. All right. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the way it should have went, right? That's the way it should have went. All right, oh, dropping that. Let me, man, this kit's getting dirty. I've used it quite a bit. Let me get it put in my octominer. I got it in the other room. We'll power it on, make sure everything works, you know? Okay, I'm just cleaning a few things up real quick. Please hold. Please hold. All right, let me take this in the other room real quick. Hang on. I have it in my mining room. Chat with you guys. Give you guys play-by-play. I'm walking into the mining room. The octominer's on the floor right now. We are inserting the card into the PCI slot. Come on. Get in your home. You know you want to get in there. You're going to make me put this thing... I have it like on its side. It's going to make me... There we go. I'll say, you're going to make me put this thing like on the floor, aren't you? You know? All right. We're now attempting to screw this in. We're screwing it in. We got screw number 1. You know you guys like the play-by-play. All right, we're not going to over-tighten. We're screwing in screw number 2. I'm actually putting it on the screwdriver, and we dropped it because the screwdriver is not magnetic. Trying again here. All right, screwing it in. There we go. I'm going to loosen up the other screw just to make sure. There we go. Tighten up the other screw all the way. Tightening down this screw all the way. You like this play-by-play? We could be a football announcer here. All right. Making sure both screws are totally good to go. Check. All right, we now have PCI cables. We're putting in the 8-pin. We're putting in the 6-pin. Both are in snug. We're good. We're going to flip around our octominer. We only have one power cable in here for it, so that'll do for now. This is usually out in my shed. Ethernet is plugged in. We are now going down to do power at the bottom. Power is in, light is on. There's only 3 3070s in there, so we're good. We ain't got a crazy big rig. All right, slide it in, baby, slide it in. You guys are dirty. What's wrong with you? Ah, what happened to the camera? What'd you guys do? It took that long? What's up? What's up, man? How are you? All right, that's okay, because we're going to swap things around here. How are you, Mr. Mining King? I'm just moving a few things around, guys. Yeah, I got to look on the camera. It shouldn't be. It's freaking plugged in, so that's what, like, pisses me off. That's weird. Yeah, the battery dies, but it should be charging it. It's odd. All right, let's load up HiveOS here, and then I'll swap over. Need a rig of 3080s. There you go. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Okay. Loading up the rig now. There we go. All right, let's swap this over. There we go. Look, Spider-Man is part of my wallpaper. All right, so we were dealing with the Gigabyte here. I need to swap these up here. We were messing around with LOL Miner earlier. Need to go to Mini Z. I gotta put in those crazy settings. All right, I need to grab that real quick. All right. All right, that's good. Like Inception there. Let's grab this one here. Flight sheet, and you got to go into the miner. All this red panda craziness here. GPU lock stuff. We tested this all last time, so that this is all stuff we know works already. Okay. Apply, update, apply. Yeah, we did a copper shim on the 3070. We've just been going through the different models. It's been a lot of fun. We did 3060 Ti last time. Unfortunately, this copper shim actually ended up being too thick. So we got all the way through the whole thing, so much paste on it, and the copper shim actually was too thick. All right, I gotta reboot this. So we just finished cleaning it up and putting it all back together. The actual screws for the heatsink would not actually make contact. So this was, it was just for Gigabyte. Yeah, must be Gigabyte. Yep, that's right. How'd you know? So this was too thick. This is 1.4, and the pads that were on it traditionally were 0.5. How'd you know, Mining King? How'd you know? We're rebooting it right now. Our settings in here, guys, are for efficiency, not for hash rate, so keep that in mind. Shim drama. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Golden Wolf, we're running 1410, but the we actually get better efficiency on the ASUS and the Gigabyte, not going that route. Running Core 200 and Power 110, you get better efficiency. Yeah, we use this 0.5 because they're idiots. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. 100%, dude. What is this, like 0.4? What the hell is that? Did I fat finger something? Give it a minute. No, that's right. That's right. Where were you, Mining King, an hour ago? 2 hours ago. Why are these being goofy? What the hell? I literally took screenshots of everything before we did this. $200 and 110. And then, let me check the Mini Z version or something. I know they actually had an update for Mini Z, but still. What is it? It's mem chasing bad guys. There you go. -- mem clock space 5000 space 5000 space 5000 1410 space 0. Okay, that's all right. Why is this? This is not working now. It literally worked before we did this. Yeah, what the hell is that? That's weird. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. All right. I'm gonna remove these. I literally took screenshots of everything to avoid this issue. Let me reboot again. Here, I need to update these. You're ready for the cold weather? Yeah, in Pennsylvania it's been this weird, like, at night it's really cold, and during the day it's like warmer. It's really sucks. All right, we'll let that reboot. Yeah. I just reboot the rig. That's what I did. Yeah, it's picky. Yep. Good morning. What's up, Z Pirate? It's rebooting now. I'm going to power something on real quick. Hang on. Please hold. Stepping into the next room for 1 minute. My other office. I have a few miners in here now. I know, I'm crazy. Open air rigs. They're open air rigs I have in here. I don't have those in the shed. Because they take up too much room. I wish I would have, like, gone all server cases. Because server cases, man, they take up, like, no room at all. It's like, come on. Alright. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's let it get fully booted. Please hold. Please hold. A mining king. I just recorded a video tonight with Mr. Chump Change XD. It went well. Ned Stapley. Yeah. Open air rigs are nice, but like my shed is built for like everything to be compact. So like there's that center shelf in my shed. I got to redesign it a little bit. I'm going to redo at some point. I want to redo the racking. I want to put the PDUs and the Ethernet in the middle. Right now it's like 6 inches off the ground and it sucks trying to work on it. I need to move that to be right in the middle. Bo Jackson. You guys are crazy. All right, let's look at some of our efficiencies here. Out of the software. 60.89 divided by 110, just software. 0.55, that's good. 61.45 divided by 122, that's a little high. 50 is a little high. Like the efficiency isn't as high. The power usage is actually higher. I think that's why I had 110 in here. 51. Yeah. It's good though. Good. We'll take it. On Flux, we have 3 3070s. They have their own octo miner now. My goal is to get more 3070s to expand this rig. I have my 3060 and 3060 Ti's right here. These I gotta do some tweaking on. And then this is my oldest Flux rig here. This one's still going. These are 1070 Ti's and 2060 Supers. This rig just keeps chugging. I love it. I do want to check on one rig here, see if it's up. DJ Mine's rig over here. There we go. It's missing a GPU. It's always something. All of a sudden. It's missing one GPU. All right, I'm going to have to shut it down. Check to make sure everything's plugged in. We'll take a look at that after this. Hell yeah. All right. Let's take a look here. Guys, that's it for tonight. It's 11:40. We've been live 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Not as successful, but I still had fun hanging out with you guys, which was cool. Had a lot of fun. Tomorrow, if I have time tonight, I need to finish up our L3++ video. That'll be out tomorrow morning. Should be a lot of fun. Take a look at that. I enjoyed recording that video. I'm gonna have some more L3++ Dogecoin, Litecoin content coming out in the next few weeks. Next week, I'm not sure if I'll have a live stream. We're gonna have to see. It depends on my mother-in-law's schedule because she stays in my basement and when she comes in town, and we'll see what happens. What's my efficiency on the 3070s? 0.55 right now. So we'll see. You guys will see next week. Great learning. Hey, it was fun, dude. I had a good time. Tomorrow we'll have a video. Saturday and Sunday we're gonna have 2 shorts coming out, which should be good. So looking forward to it, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. You guys have a great night, Enjoy this outro. Ready for this outro? I love this. I love our little outro here. All right, here it comes. See you guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much for coming to hang out. Bye.